Afternoon baseball here. Sonny Gray is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And, guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
High in the air out to center field. Winker is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Gray has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski racing back to center fielder, and that one is gone.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, fielded by Moustakas. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Derek Rodriguez will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's real easy to see why this guy's one of the top pitchers. His strikeout per 9 ratio is off the charts. What does that tell me? Not only is his stuff good, but when he throws it in the strike zone, he's tough to hit. If he brings his A game, pack up your bats, because he's going to punch out quite a few hitters.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Ready now for Cincinnati. Jesse Winker is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Lindor is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. second inning set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Jalen Davis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting eighth.
Digging in, Rob Brantley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting ninth.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, and there's one away.
The second baseman, Mike.
In now, Mike Moustakas. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Rodriguez, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Top of the third set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco. Taken, but called a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Line toward the gap in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to bat for the Giants, Austin Slater. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sonny Gray. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Polanco coming on, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. High and deep to straightaway right. Polanco looking up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
0-1 the count. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and all set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up Evan Longoria. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Winker has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runner Miller's on the move for second. Hard hit ball to second. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And there are 2 away now.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Another 0-2 home.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
The second baseman.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fouled off. Votto stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swinging a soft liner. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gregory Polanco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone!
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
The center fielder, Jalen Davis.
To the plate now, Jalen Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Freddie Galvis is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Tucker Barnhart will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. Raisel Iglesias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Castellanos is there to put it away, and on 1 pitch, Belt is retired.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Brantley. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And quickly there are 2 away. So in now for San Francisco, Derek Rodriguez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Mark Payton is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-0 now. Here it comes. 2-1 now.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Polanco at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Line hard, but foul. On its way is pitch number 75. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame. Lucas Sims is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39.
7th inning ready to roll. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the second baseman, Austin Slater.
At the plate, Austin Slater. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castellanos arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Mike Yastrzemski will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Runners going. Line hard down the line and right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Ready with the 0-2. On the move again from first. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air out toward right field. Aquino is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hope.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he takes strike 2. front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Ripped down the first base line. The 0-2 once more. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And he lays off there 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here now the 2-2. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning. At the plate, Jalen Davis. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Jalen Davis.
First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Pulled toward right center field. Winker is there to put it away, and on 1 pitch, Belt is retired.
Now batting.
So striding in, Rob Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Back up the middle. Galvis, great stop. He gathers the throw. Got him. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Tony Watson is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 56, Tony Watson.
Alex Dickerson is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 14, Alex Dickerson.
Aramis Garcia is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Pablo Sandoval will also enter as he takes over at third base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. And he got him.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Phillip Ervin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds claw back. Pedro Strop enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Abiatel Avellino will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance, as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. 9th inning underway now, as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw into second, and he's safe.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. His career line against Pedro Strop, 2 hits in 7 tries. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
JT Riddle will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball, as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 2 hits. JT Riddle will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 15, JT Riddle.
Reyes Maranta is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. So striding forward now, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home, to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Belt is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Up next in Cincinnati.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Riddle gathers it in. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. 7-4 the final finish today.